The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. You see, the thing that we have to realize when we're talking about Kyrie Irving, never forget this. Never forget this in its context to a situation. Kyrie never envisioned his life with LeBron James. Now, I know on face value, 98% of the guys in the league would be like, I don't care what I envisioned. If I get a player of LeBron James's magnitude, it's a blessing from God. A blessing. What are you complaining about, Kyrie? We can't get mad at how that brother wants to live out his one career that he has. He never wanted to play with LeBron. It's just that simple. LeBron came to Cleveland, back to Cleveland, 10, 11 days after Kyrie Irving signed his extension. So Kyrie was locked in. Then LeBron made the decision, hey, you know what? I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell Cleveland I'm coming. I'm coming home. So at that point, Kyrie is like, I guess this is cool. I guess I don't have a choice. We get better. At the least we get better. So Kyrie now goes from, I think the first year Cleveland won like 19, 20 games. Then after that, 21, 22 games and like 33 games. You go from an abysmal basketball team after LeBron left the first time. You go from an abysmal basketball team to now a contender for a championship. So now under the table, LeBron James has a deal in place. He's talked to Kevin Love and Cleveland has promised LeBron, if you come back to Cleveland, we'll get Kevin Love. We already got a done deal for Wiggins. That was under the table. That's the truth. It was under the table, done. Dan Gilbert and ownership and David Griffin, they'd already worked out a deal with Minnesota for Kevin Love, who's averaging 25 and 10. So LeBron knows this. They give it a couple days before they make the trade for Kevin Love, so it doesn't feel like there's something faulty going on or some sort of anything illegal going on or illegal negotiations. They get Kevin Love. Kyrie wakes up one day. He goes from being the star of a team and organically building something to now having to get that body ready to compete for championships. Point blank period. Because remember, in Kyrie's couple 2-3 years in the league before LeBron came around, Kyrie was hurt a lot. So I'm saying LeBron was a really good thing for Kyrie because it forced him to get that body together. Remember, Kyrie missed the first NBA Finals with Cleveland. After game 1, he went down. What'd he do? Bust his kneecap or broke his kneecap? So Kyrie's vision, a little bit different. Now, in LeBron's mind, he's like, what are you complaining about? When we win, you get a little bit of the credit because you make the clutch baskets. When we lose, you get no blame. LeBron's like, what are you complaining about, Kyrie? I'm giving you everything. You play with contenders. I'm around. We got Kevin Love. We got a nice team. We got Tristan Thompson, J.R. Smith. At our best, every year we're guaranteed to get to the finals. At our best, we win championships. We're a couple pieces away. Kyrie's like, but bro, that's not my dream. That's your dream, bro. And again, you've heard Damian Lillard and John Wall say, if I had LeBron, I wouldn't be complaining. Guys around the league say that's stupid for Kyrie to complain. And I'm with you. It's a bit selfish and egotistical. It's not courage. It's egotistical. But I can't sit here and judge this man because that's not his dream. He never wanted to play with Bron. He sucked it up because he was getting to the finals. His brand was growing. Kyrie's Nikes are one of the best sellers right now. But he never wanted to be a part of this. He didn't want to be second fiddle. And now at 25, he looks up like, okay, I didn't love it, but I'll deal with it because I got a championship out of this, or I'm competing for championships. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with playing with LeBron. But now he looks up like that, and we just lost in the finals. Nothing tells me from what we did in the offseason that we're going to be able to compete with Golden State the following year in the finals. And we're better than every team in the Eastern Conference still. So I know we'll get back to the finals, just not win a championship. LeBron's at the podium after the finals saying, I had a triple-double. So now LeBron's not even accepting blame. Kobe or Jordan would never say something like that. They'd always accept blame at the podium. Always. So now the so-called number one guy is not as pissed as I am because he stat stuffed the finals and his statistics showed that he did his part. So now I got to look up, and when I want the clutch shot, I think a lot of this, remember game 3, LeBron took that 3 out of the corner, and LeBron's the best guy on the team, and we criticized LeBron for not taking a lot of clutch shots. But when you got Kyrie, LeBron got blocked on that 3. Remember after Kevin Durant made that big 3 over LeBron? LeBron came down and got blocked on that last possession. Many people wanted that ball in the hands of Kyrie. You talking about somebody who knocked down a game-winning 3 over Steph Curry to win a championship a year before that. I think Kyrie wanted that basketball, and he's tired of having to guess if he's going to get the last shot. Because obviously Ty Lue's going to side with LeBron on everything. LeBron's a better coach than Ty Lue, period. Knows the game better than Ty Lue will ever know it, period. So Kyrie's like, dang, bro, I got to stick around for this. And though we'll get to the finals, I mean, what are we really going to do with Golden State? And LeBron's not even, I think the thing that put it over the top, right? LeBron has not refuted any report. LeBron's been on his phone every damn day this summer. Like on social media. LeBron's been on social media more than he's ever been, in my opinion. He's on his phone. He's on Instagram, Snapchat. He's posting every day. So to think LeBron ain't hearing these reports about the Los Angeles Lakers next year, he's going to the Lakers Summer League game. To think LeBron ain't listening to what people are saying about him going to play with Lonzo and Paul George if he wants to be a Laker still in Los Angeles. To think that LeBron ain't hearing these things, it's ludicrous. Of course he hears the rumors. And because it's LeBron and everybody talks about him, every media outlet talks about LeBron every day in the summer, those things start to pick up a little steam. And Kyrie waited and waited. Is he gonna come out and say, hey, I want to sign something long term with Cleveland? I'm committed. Because I really believe LeBron was committed up until Kyrie demanded a trade. But I just think he wants to test the waters. I think LeBron, I look at him as a married guy who sometimes leaves the house without his wedding ring. That's how I look at him. Sometimes you want to see if he still got it. So I think this next summer, LeBron's just going to go out on the market to see what's out there. See if he can just still hang with the boys. See if he can still, if he could really go to a better situation in Cleveland. And maybe, he got a home out there in Cali. So I think he was considering it. I really think he wanted to stay in Cleveland, though. Nevertheless, Kyrie waited and waited for LeBron to say, bro, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't refute the report. Say you're committed to Cleveland and winning champion. LeBron never came out. Day by day, these reports kept going and going. Kyrie looked up at that Cleveland Cavalier team. He looked up like, dang, I got 2 years left on my deal. LeBron's going to be a free agent next year if he wants to. If LeBron leaves Cleveland, I'm stuck with LeBron's guys. Look at this team. These are not my guys. Kyrie's cool with Iman Shumpert. He was cool with Jordan McRae, but they released him. Other than that, Kyrie's like, I'm on a team with J.R. Smith. That's a LeBron guy. LeBron got him paid. Tristan Thompson. That's a LeBron guy. LeBron got him paid. These two guys are both signed to LeBron's one of his closest friends, Rich Paul. They got money. Tristan Thompson can't shoot. He's an $80 million rebounder. J.R. Smith, I don't even know where his head is. Is he even into the game of basketball? He fits a LeBron style of play. Somebody that can take a lot of pressure off LeBron in the earlier quarters. That's not somebody. He can't run up and down and get up in transition like he used to. That's not a guy for me. Let's take a look at this bench. Richard Jefferson. Man, don't get me wrong. He still plays hard, but he can't keep up with anybody. He's just an older veteran player. Channing Frye, like him, but he fits LeBron's style of play. Somebody LeBron can dish it off to for threes. He really can't get up and down the court. Channing and Richard Jefferson got a podcast. These are LeBron's guys. They got a podcast on LeBron's Best Friends Network. These are LeBron guys. This is LeBron's team. Cleveland's being held by the strings of LeBron James. I got an opportunity to get ahead of this thing. I maybe should demand that trade now. I can't afford to be in Cleveland that following year after LeBron leaves. And I ain't finna be held hostage waiting on LeBron to make a decision like Dwyane Wade did a few years ago back in Miami. And if LeBron would leave his best friend, if I'm Kyrie, if he would leave Dwyane Wade in Miami after 4 straight finals and 2 championships, if he would tell his best friend Dwyane Wade on a plane, which Dwyane Wade vehemently says, I found out the night before LeBron was going back to Cleveland, not sooner than that. Kyrie's got to be like, if he leave his best friend in the world, the guy that accepted LeBron in Miami and took a seat back, sacrificed a lot of his career to be second fiddle when Dwyane Wade's a first ballot Hall of Famer in his prime. If he took a step back and brought LeBron in, and LeBron will leave that, I'm not about to be hanging on for dear life of any man next summer as LeBron makes his decision again. Nope. Let me get in front of that, and I'm going to dictate my future. And LeBron can't handle it. He can't handle the fact that he's not in control of this situation. And he knows if he loses Kyrie, that championship window is closed. It's probably 98% closed now because Golden State has got better this offseason. It's probably about closed now. But if you lose Kyrie Irving, I don't care who you bring in. Eric Bledsoe, Josh Jackson, you bring in Isaiah Thomas. You can bring in anybody you want to. You trade Kyrie Irving, a guy that plays Steph Curry better than anybody. That championship window is closed. Kyrie never wanted to play with LeBron. This is not his vision, his dream. You can call it out. Do I believe Kyrie will win by himself? Nah. He'll put up really good stats on a bad team. He'll be what Russell Westbrook was last year. Probably not as many wins as what Russ got out of Oklahoma City, honestly. Because Russ is built to be the number one guy by himself like that. He'll put up great stats. Maybe win an MVP somewhere down the line. Maybe. Get to an Eastern Conference team. He could compete for a 5 or 6 seed at some point. I don't think he'll ever win without LeBron. But I can't fault that man for wanting to live his dream. His dream never included LeBron James in it.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.